This year marks a major milestone in American history. The United States is turning 250 years old. To celebrate, the U.S. Mint is rolling out a once-in-a-generation change to some U.S. coins.
For the first time in a century, the dime, the quarter, and the half dollar are getting special one-year-only designs. Paul Hollis, the director of the United States Mint, joins us now. Paul, thanks for coming on the show this morning.
Hey, it's my pleasure, and y'all are right. It really is an exciting time. As kids, y'all might remember bicentennial coins. Well, now we're producing semiquincentennial coins.
Just amazing. So let's talk about the time frame here. Why was the 250th anniversary seeming like the right moment for such a major redesign?
Well, it's a big moment in America's history, and one of the main goals of the United States Mint is to produce coins for the purpose of commerce. But at the same time, one of our significant goals is to connect America through coins. And a coin is just a small disc of metal, but in that tiny design, we can share America's story. And right now, America's story, I think, needs to be shared because we're celebrating an important milestone, America 250, or our semiquincentennial. And I think those buzzwords are becoming more and more understood and respected and appreciated as we get closer to the 4th of July. But as y'all had mentioned, we're having new coin designs more this year than in any of our lifetimes. The dime, for instance, the last time it was changed was 1946. And so here we are 80 years later in 2026 making a new rendition of the dime. We've got 5 different quarters and a new half dollar, and with that magical dual date 1776-2026 to celebrate America and our story. It's an exciting time, and this is something that we think that people are going to start seeing in circulation if they haven't already seen them.
We've been showing some of the video there and pictures on screen. It definitely is exciting. Can you talk about some more of the symbols or themes that people should look for when they see the new coins?
Sure. My favorite, it's the small coin. It's a dime, but it's emerging liberty, and that portrait of liberty on the obverse of the coin. If you ever wondered what did coins look like when there was the first director of the U.S. Mint, David Rittenhouse, or during the administration of President Washington, look at that dime, and that actually was a rendition of Lady Liberty, the way that Americans had seen our coins as a new nation 200 and some odd years ago in the 1790s. And it's exciting for me as a lifelong collector to see a coin that the average American will probably see in change in the months ahead. And then the quarters, what's really neat about that is the first quarter with the Washington on the obverse, that was 1932. George Washington was born in 1732, so 200 years later, to celebrate him, he's been on the obverse of the quarter denomination. But this year, we're making 5 new designs: the Mayflower Compact, the Revolutionary War, Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Constitution quarter, and then the last design of the quarter is the Gettysburg Address quarter. For those that missed the Lincoln cent, well, President Lincoln is going to be on a quarter later this year, and it really is a beautiful design. And the portrait, the obverse portrait of the presidents, are almost 3-dimensional. When you see it, you'll know they're strikingly different than the ones that you've seen in the past. The largest coin that has a redesign is the Enduring Liberty half dollar, and it's a rendition of Lady Liberty looking forward, recognizing our republic celebrating 250 years, but enduring liberty, looking forward to another 250 years. But coins are a tangible link to our story, a connection to history, and a way to celebrate this important milestone. My grandma got me into coin collecting when I was just a kid, and I hope people take these coins and give them to friends or family and celebrate this milestone.
Absolutely. They are keepsakes for sure. Where can we learn more, Paul?
The best way to find information on the new coins and their designs is usmint.gov. Again, usmint.gov, but my hope is you'll find them in circulation, and it'll be that eureka moment of excitement for you.
Yeah, maybe collect it. Keep it forever. Thank you so much, Paul, for joining us on the show.
My pleasure.